Let's go ahead, since you all are started, let's go ahead and start standing. Since you're starting standing is what I meant to say. And we'll go ahead and get about shoulder width distance with the feet. Let's rock forward heel to toe a couple times. Spread all 10 toes nice and wide and feel the connection of your feet to the ground beneath you. Go ahead and settle into stillness, and if it's comfortable for you, you can blink your eyes closed. We're just going to slowly check in from the base of the feet up to the top of the head. Again, bring your awareness down to all 10 toes, spread them wide. Bring your awareness up over your ankles and heels, climbing up the calves and shins. Check in with your knees, rest of your leg up to the hip. Notice any area of tightness so you can focus on. As you bring your awareness up over the hips, right and left side, we come to the low back. Take a breath in. And a breath out, soften the belly. Bring your awareness up over the belly to your chest. Let's take another breath in. And soften on your exhale. Put the space between your shoulders on your back, soften. Bring your awareness up to your shoulders. And gently bring the awareness down the right arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, and fingertips. Bring the awareness back up to the left shoulder. Travel down that arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, and fingertips. Take a breath in as you bring your awareness back to your chest. And soften with the exhale. Awareness comes up to your head, over your face. Relax any tension in the jaw. Relax the muscles in your eyes. Soften the space between your eyebrows. And then bring your awareness to the very top of your head. Take a breath in, grow just a little bit taller. Exhale, let it go. Blink your eyes open. Go ahead and sweep your arms up overhead. Breathe in, reach tall. And exhale, we find a forward fold. Come all the way down. Let's focus on the low back and hamstrings first. Go ahead and widen your stance as much as feels comfortable. And also bring a bend into those knees. Go ahead and shake your head no. This will relieve a little bit of tension between the shoulders. And then nod your head yes. Let your head be heavy here. Arms can hang heavy if that's comfortable. Or if you'd like a little bit of a shoulder opening, go ahead and bring your hands to your low back. Head stays heavy. And you can go ahead and grasp your fingers together. Might be already feeling it. Or go ahead and drive the fist forward, keeping that generous bend in the knees. We'll be here for a few breaths. As always with our practice, take a nice steady inhale and slow it down with the exhale. If you've got the bind behind your back, slowly let that go. Let the arms fall towards the ground. Take a breath in and a breath out. Big bend into your left leg here. We're going to spin the right arm up towards the sky. Left hand can come onto the ground or medium bolster for a little bit of balance. Twisting from your spine here. Take a big breath in, reach toward the sky. And exhale, right hand comes down. Bend into your right knee this time. Left arm comes to the sky. Breathe in nice and big. And stay for your exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, come on down. Folding forward here. Widen your stance just a little bit more here. And bend your knees a little bit more. Another option for your arms, grasping onto opposite elbow as they hang down towards the ground. You might feel a little bit more tension in the back of the legs. If so, bend the knees. Big breath in. Stay for the breath out. Let go of the grip on the elbows. And we're slowly going to walk the feet towards each other, stopping at about shoulder width distance. And then find a gentle halfway lift here, pressing your hands into your thighs, finding a nice flat spine here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Nice and slow as you need to. We're going to come up to standing. Take this one slow so you don't get lightheaded. And then once you're there, shake it out. Inhale, sweep your hands up overhead. Exhale, let side bend to your right. Find just a gentle bend here. Don't need to go too far. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend the other way. Inhale, upright. Exhale, cactus your arms and find a little bit of a back bend. If this hurts the low back, you can bring your hands to your low back. Find some support there, shining chest high. One more breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold at the hips. Bend the knees if you need to. Find a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, put your hands, step your right foot back, come to your knees. Left foot back, come to your knee. We are in tabletop. Let's get some spinal flexion going here. With your hands shoulder width distance, knees stacked underneath your hips. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Take a big breath in. And as you slowly exhale, round through the spine, tuck your tailbone under, and push your hands away. May feel a little bit of separation on the back line of your spine between your shoulder blades. Really push. Breathe out. Inhale, drop your belly button towards your mat. Look forward at the room in front of you. And tip your tailbone toward the sky. Stay for a breath in. And your breath out. Inhale. Exhale, round to the spine, cat pose. Inhale, cow, drop the belly. Go ahead and move at your pace here. You can pause and hold or move a little bit quicker if you'd like to. For a couple moments. Connecting your breath with your movement. Inhales, drop the belly. Exhales, round through the spine. A couple more rounds here. Go ahead and finish that out. Coming back to tabletop pose. We're going to position the right or the left knee towards center, kind of like we're doing a tripod. And then the right leg is going to extend straight back. Cross your right ankle over midline and turn, look over your left shoulder. Yep, might feel a little bit of a stretch through that right hip flexor. And then maybe you rock back and forth on the toes. Just stretch the bottom of your foot as well. If this is ever too much through the hands and wrists, you're welcome to drop down to your forearms. See how that feels. If you want a little bit more stretch through that right hip flexor, you can bring the right knee down towards the ground. Keeping turn and look back towards the toes. Maintain your breath. Couple more here. If your knee is on the ground, go ahead and stack it up with your breath in. Look forward, realign, come back to your tabletop. Cat cow if you'd like, in between. And then go ahead and come back to center. Right knee comes toward middle now. Left leg extends straight out behind you. Turn, look over your right shoulder. That's where your toes will go. Cross the left leg over midline. And you got it. You can stay on the toes here, rock back and forth. Kind of feel it through the calf on this one. Just notice where you feel this in the body. Find your breath. You want to drop that knee toward the ground for a little bit more stretch through the hip flexor. Try that here. Make sure you're able to take a full breath in. Steady breath out. One more breath in. Go ahead and lift that back leg if it's tucked. Move back, swing to midline. Bring the knees nice and wide on your mat. We're going to shift back to child's pose. Your bolster is there to place under the belly if you'd like. And then walk your hands out in front of you and relax for a few moments. Find a deep breath in and a steady breath out. Child's pose is always a great option if some of the shapes and postures aren't for you. You can always come back to this and find your breath, especially in a restorative class. If you've got the bolster underneath, you are welcome to keep that there. We're going to get into some twists and side bends. So if you'd like to move it, let's gently place that to the side. And in your child's pose, sink your hips back towards your toes. Walk your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, side out. Stay here if this feels nice. If you want to try those side bends, walk your fingertips over the right side of your mat. Breathe to where you feel this. Take a breath in. Stay for the breath out. Walk your fingertips through center, over to the left side to balance it out. Again, find your breath. Breathe in. Exhale, walk back to center. Stretch the fingertips a little bit. Take a big breath in. And your breath back. All right, your option here for this spinal twist, we can either twist from the child's pose. We're just going to arms under here, or you're welcome to come back up to all fours and twist from your tabletop. So we'll do the right side first. Choose your variation. Bring your awareness to your right arm and go ahead and slide it under the left armpit, whether you are in child's pose or on tabletop. And then the left hand can stay on the mat if that feels good. Or maybe you take it, wrap it around the back side of the body, opening through front side of the left shoulder. Only if it feels comfortable. Breathe to the areas you feel this stretch. Breathe in. And back out. You've got the bind, left arm comes high. We're going to untwist all the way. So take the right arm all the way to the sky. Roll out through the wrist or through the shoulder. That feels good. And then when you're ready, we're going to take the left arm under the right, balancing out the twist on the other side. Right arm can wrap around here. Again, if you're in that tabletop position, knees are stacked under the hips. Left arm under, right arm out. Find your breath. One more moment. And unwrap the right arm. Left arm is going to come all the way to the sky. Roll out to the wrist, to the shoulder. And then rise up to tabletop if you're not already. Bring that left knee back towards center. Right leg extends back. Tuck the toes. We're just going to rock forward and back a couple times. Sometimes in child's pose, the hip flexor gets a little bit tight, so this might feel good. If it doesn't work for your wrists, you can come down to forearms. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Extend the other leg, rock forward and back. Let's go ahead and sit on, this is called hero's pose, hips to heels. If you have the bolster or pillow, you can sit on that comfortably as well. We are going to open up through the front line of the body. I feel like we've been bent forward quite a bit, so we're going to get into camel's pose. They really open up. I will walk you through it, but this bolster is a good option. Placing it between the ankles. You can come to camel pose from seated on it, or you can stand up on the knees if that's comfortable for you. We're going to just backstroke one arm at a time, coming to our back pockets if they are there, one by one. And then stay here if this feels good. It's going to open up through the chest. Maybe you look up, maybe you tap the chin. Feels different days. See what works for you today. And then this is an awesome place to stay. If you want to connect your hands to your ankles, you can venture off, see if those are accessible. Probably not for me today. Find your variation and really notice where you feel this through the body. So, looks like lots of us are here already, but I will walk y'all through it one more time. So, knees are right stacked underneath the hips, shoulders shrug them out. Right arm's going to backstroke all the way to your back pocket. Left arm follows when you're ready. And then you should start feeling this already. If you want to reach down toward one ankle or the other, maybe you grasp on more your body. And then just gently shift the hips forward, chest up, and breathe. If you're looking up, go ahead and tuck the chin gently. Sit the hips back on the bolster. And we'll pause here for a moment. Bring your hands to your thighs. Breathe in, shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, let them drop. You can exaggerate that if you want. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders toward your ears. Exhale, let them drop. One more chance to do that. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, let it go. Pause here for just a few moments. Let your heart rate settle. Let your breath return to a natural cadence. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. All right, we have transitioned to laying down on the mat. We're going to start face down that like sleeping posture with one knee out. So go ahead and come on down to your mat. Starting with the right leg, we're going to prop it up towards hip height. Right knee comes towards hip height. And then once you've got it up, go ahead and scoot it away from your body, just a half inch. This will level out your hips, the knee away from the hips. And then if it feels comfortable for you, go ahead and turn your head the opposite direction of your extended knee. You guys know I like a little twist. We love a double whammy yoga pose. This one's a very gentle, very slow stretch. As you breathe in, just bring awareness to where you feel the tiny muscles in your hips opening. Maybe as you exhale, they soften just a little bit more. Take a few more breaths here. Nice and slow. And then stay here if this feels good. Maybe 3 rounds of breath in a raised variation of this. So you take a peek up here, lower body stays the same, and you come towards Sphinx in the upper body. Elbows are going to stack under the shoulders ish. And then find a nice wide stance. Broaden through the chest, there's the crown of the head. Press your hips down as you breathe in. And out. 2 more together. Breathe in. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your arms together as a pillow. Extend your right leg long and pause in the center. Sometimes low back gets tight in those postures, so you're welcome to bend the knees and kind of gentle windshield wiper side to side with the heels. And then if you want a little bit of a hamstring stretch, keep the right leg bent, left leg long. And then we're just going to slowly reach back if it's accessible. Right hand towards right toes, heel towards glutes. You might be feeling that to the front side of the leg already. Or maybe gently guide the heel towards the glute for a little more pressure. Take a breath in. And slowly let go. Both legs long one more time. Take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale. When you're ready to balance on the left side, go ahead and get set up as slowly as you need to. Left knee from the left hip, and again, just a little bit away from midline. And turn, look over the right shoulder if you like that twist. We've got some time here. Find your breath. Find those tiny muscles in the hips opening and softening. Sometimes it's the slower postures that are mind walkers and more Challenge yourself to come back to your body. Do a simple scan. Feel the breath as it travels in and out. Just a few more rounds. And just as we did on the right side, you're welcome to stay just as you are. If you'd like to lift up through the upper body, take a couple moments setting up there. Let the crown of your head open through the front line of the body. And we'll do 3 rounds of breath together, starting with an inhale. Exhale. Breath in. And out. Last one. Very lovely. We slowly let go. Bring your forehead down towards the mat. Left leg long. Then windshield wiper by bending the knee if you'd like to. Side to side. Like that quad stretch we did on the other side. Keep the left knee bent. Right leg extends long. Take your left fingertips and put them towards the left toes, left ankle. And just breathe through this. One more breath in. Let it go on the breath out. Take one more moment just to settle in this space. Let yourself feel heavy. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more posture, focusing on the shoulders. We're gonna bring the arms wide to a T. If this doesn't feel good through the shoulders, you are welcome to heel go or cactus your arms. I'm gonna bring awareness to the right arm here. Turn your head to the left. And then slowly roll onto the right side body. We're gonna open up through that right shoulder. Again, I'm gonna sit up real quick just for a visual. If the arm straight out doesn't feel good, you can cactus here, or just bring that elbow down towards center a little bit more. Safety first. That left leg might feel good straight, or it might feel good to kickstand the heel towards the ground for a little bit more support. Your choice. Find yours and find your breath. More breath in. As you breathe out, slowly roll towards center. And transition to the other side when you're ready. Being mindful of our differences, left to right, day to day. Make adjustments that you see fit. Back to a nice steady breath in. Breathe in. And breathe out, roll back towards center. Press yourself slowly and gently up and back to a child's pose. Knees wide, hips come back to the heels. And walk your fingertips as far forward to the top of your mat as you can, lengthening through the spine and side bodies as you do so. Full breath in and a full breath out. 4 more just like that. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly walk your fingertips back towards the body. lifting upper body. Keep your bolster nearby. We're gonna come back onto our seat. Have some space between the heels here. Bolster can come between the knees if you'd like. We're gonna hinge at the hips. Bend in the knees is always comfortable. And then just bring your belly towards the bolster. And then down. You can also bring it this side on your thumbs if you'd like to. Sometimes I like to just hands in the wrist like this. And some release on the back side of the body here. You can point and touch your toes. Roll out to the ankles. If you'd like to try tucking the chin towards the chest for these next couple of breaths. Bringing openness to the back side of the body. Go ahead and roll up straight. Got that bolster nearby. Let's place it this way on your hands. Go the other way to the top. I was going to try to do horizontal, vertical, but I think that would have been more consistent. So, base of your spine here, and we're just going to roll back onto it. Your goal is to lift the hip flexors, so you might need to position yourself as you lay back. You might need to lift and lower. Take your time. Done lots of folds today, so these hip flexors might be a little bit tight. We are also office workers, so seated people, hip flexors get tight. So while you get here, you can extend your legs long, arms can go by your side, or it might feel good today to extend your arms up overhead for a long full body stretch. And then take a full breath in and relax as you exhale. There's any part still folding on, maybe we bring the soles of the feet back to the mat, bringing a little pressure off the low back. And try again. One more breath in. And let go. If you would like to focus on left and right side at a time, go ahead and bring both feet back to the mat, bending the knees. And we're going to slowly bring the right knee up towards the chest. Maybe you grasp onto the knee, maybe back side of the thigh. Left foot can stay as it is, planted on the mat. You may already be feeling this. If you want a little bit more sensation, you can walk those left toes forward, straightening the left leg. Breathe here. Bring your shoulders back towards the mat. Lengthen through the spine. You'll work one more breath in. And a slow breath out. If the left leg is extended, slowly bend at the knee. Switch your legs out carefully when you're ready. And find a similar sensation on this side. You know where to go. Nice breath in. And enjoy the breath. One more like that. Exhale like that. If the right leg is long, and slowly bend at the knee. Both feet come back to the mat. We are going to slide the bolster out ever so gently, whenever you're ready. Coming into our Shavasana, you are more than welcome to use your bolster or pillow as a prop for your Shavasana. Sometimes it can go under the knees, and that can be really nice. Some of you might find a supported fish. Whichever you take here, take your time. Get out any wiggles, get out any snaps and pops through the wrists and ankles. And then if it's comfortable for you, I invite you to flutter your eyes closed. remaining in the four corners of your mat for just a few more moments. Staying connected with your inhales and exhales. And just as we began our practice, I'd like to guide you through a quick and gentle body scan, bringing awareness back to the body before we move on. However your position, I want you to bring awareness to the soles of your feet. They may be touching the ground, they may be not. Bring your awareness to all your toes. Bring your awareness up to your heel and ankle. In your next couple of breaths, let your awareness grow up over the calves and shins toward your knees. Awareness creeps over the legs towards your hips. Do you take a breath in, fill up the belly. And as you breathe out, feel yourself settling just a little bit more. Bring your awareness towards your chest and your back. And take a breath in. And as you exhale, slowly bring your awareness down the right arm, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. Breathe in, bring your awareness back to your chest. And as you exhale, slowly travel down the left arm, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. Breathe in. And breathe out. Next breath in, bring your awareness to your throat. And let your awareness come over the face and then releasing any tension in the jaw, any tension between the eyebrows. And finally, let your attention settle at the very top of your head. Together, you can take a full breath in. And a slow, gentle breath out. Bring your left hand to your heart, right hand over your leg, and feel the beat for just a few moments. Thank you for taking the time for yourself today. May there be peace in the mind, strength in the body, and love in the heart. Namaste.